Sometimes having helpful siblings are the best things that God can ever give to you in this life. Hi guys, welcome back to Ugumna Chimuso Genevieve channel. If you're coming across this page for this first time, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and share. Don't also forget to subscribe. For our morning meal today, we're going to be having yam porridge, and this is my duty for this morning because my other siblings are busy arranging and sweeping the house. We can't do 3 things at a time, so we decided to share the work evenly among ourselves. This is what I'll be doing this month, to cook food. As usual, I'm a chef and I'll always deliver. For our morning meal today, we're going to be having yam porridge. What I did first was to make sure I go select the yam be used. I selected a good yam. This is just for 3 people morning meal. After peeling the yam and cutting them into a very equal sizes, I went to wash it, and I washed it for 2 times. Even though I did not show it at this camera, I washed it for 2 times. I washed it into my pot. After washing it into my pot very, I went into a bowl of water that I'm very sure that to cook this yam very well, and then I placed my yam on the pot to let it do the final cooking. And I always deliver like I say, so please watch to the end. If you have watched up to this point, I love you so much. Please don't forget to leave a like. Also don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be using scent leaf to cook this particular yam porridge, and trust when I say it came out nice, I meant it came out very nice. And please, if you're cooking yam porridge, make sure to use it. Use scent leaf to cook your yam porridge and you will like it. At this point, I have finished cutting my scent leaf, so I went ahead to wash it. I washed it 2 times because I don't want to eating yam and dirty at the same time. You know, the flavor will not be given out. So I washed it for 2 times. Even when I washed it for 2 times, this is the water that came out, very dirty water that came out from me, but it was still manageable a little. So I went ahead to cut my onions. It's not all the siblings in my house that love onions, especially my younger sister. She detests onions so much, most especially when she's seen it in her food. She so much hates it. After cutting my onions and my scent leaf, I went ahead to clear the place I used in cutting my yam and also cutting my scent leaf. I cleared it very so it will look like where human being used before. After doing that, I went ahead to check my yam. At this point, my yam is ready. So I went in with all the ingredients: my cumin pepper, my red oil, my salt, a very little amount of salt. I went in with my cut vegetables, include scent leaf and onions. I went in with maggi. I went in with crayfish I got in the market for 200 naira. I turned everything to make sure that all my ingredients reached everywhere, and I closed the pot to let it cook for a few minutes. When I was letting my food cook, I went ahead to clear the place I used in cooking my food, so it will look like where a reasonable woman being stayed to cook food. At this point, I opened my pot and I tested for salt, and as usual, I must surely taste. At this point, my yam is ready, and so I dished out everything for my siblings, and I went ahead to serve them. And our morning breakfast is ready. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye bye.